Click the bell icon to get latest videos from Ekeeda.
Hello friends, in this video we are going to see the important properties that are required to solve the chapter definite integral. So let us see one by one. The first property we have is integral a to b dx. Now integration of dx is x. So we are going to substitute x as upper limit and then we are going to subtract it by lower limit. So integration of dx will give you x from a to b. And the final answer will be upper limit b minus lower limit a. The second property, we have taken a constant with it. So again the rule remains the same. If we have integral a to b c dx, we will take that constant outside. Again integration of dx will give you x from upper limit b to lower limit a. So we have c, in bracket we have b minus a. Now in property number 3, suppose we have integral a to b f of x dx is equal to 0. The conclusion that we should understand is that the upper and the lower limits are identical. Only in such cases the integration will be equal to 0. Now if we consider an interval from a to b and c lies in between a to b, so we have considered a less than equal to c less than equal to b, then the given integral a to b f of x dx can be split as integral a to c f of x dx plus integral c to b f of x dx. So whenever we have a given interval, we can split it in different types of formats, provided those intervals should be present in the given form. In the next property, if I say we have integral a to b f of x dx and we need to interchange the limits, sometimes you see that the lower limit is bigger as compared to upper limit. So to interchange these limits, we can directly write it as integral b to a f of x dx. But the only thing that we need to do is that change the sign of the integral. So we have integral a to b f of x dx, that can be written as minus integral b to a f of x dx. The next property we have is integral a to b f of x dx. Now we can similarly write it as in terms of t. So this will give you integral a to b f of t dt. In definite integration, if you change the entire sum in case of a different variable, the final answer remains the same, as the final process will be upper limit minus lower limit. Now the next properties are very important. That is property number 8. If I say we have integral a to b f of x dx, that can be also written as integral a to b f of a plus b minus x dx. So I am going to replace x by sum of lower and upper limit dividing by sum of lower and upper limits and subtracting the original function. So we have limit a to b f of a plus b minus x dx. The same property we have if the lower limit is 0. So if I say it is integral 0 to a f of x dx, we can directly write it as integral 0 to a f of a minus x dx, as 0 plus a will give you a only. So it is a minus x dx. Now in some cases you can see we have limits in the form of minus a to plus a, say like minus 3 to plus 3. So both numbers are identical, but only there is a difference of sign. In such cases, the first thing that you should know is that check whether it is an even function or an odd function. What is even function? If I substitute x as minus x and the function remains unchanged, we say it is an even function. And if it is an odd function, the answer will give you minus f of x. So if we have an even function, we can write that integral as 2 times integral 0 to a f of x dx. And if we have an odd function, its answer will be directly equal to 0. While the last property is integral 0 to 2a f of x dx can be written as integral 0 to a f of x dx plus integral 0 to a f of 2a minus x dx. I hope friends you have understood all the important properties that are related to definite integration. So before solving the last part of integrals which are based on property, you should make sure that you are thorough through these properties. I hope friends you have understood this video. Thank you for watching this video. Stay tuned with Ekeeda and subscribe to Ekeeda.